Nelson's a special place. We've just got to make it known, because think about the place you may have lived as a child, not somebody like this lady who's kind of knows Nelson from birth, but a lot of us have other residences. Do you have anything like this where you came from? No. Let's make it even greater, and thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Nelson is a special place. I've always said that. The people of Nelson are very special. Good afternoon. I'm Edith Napier, board member of the Millennium Group, Nelson Heritage Center. Thanks for providing me an opportunity to discuss the Nelson Oral History Project located at the Heritage Center. Nelson County Oral History Center, capturing the past to enlighten future generations. If people do not know and appreciate where they have come from, then it's difficult for them to figure out where they are going. I so strongly believe that. The Oral History Project is a collaborative effort between two Nelson nonprofit groups, the Millennium Group and the Oakland Group. It had two board members from the Millennium Group, Mary Rose and myself, two members from the Oakland Group, Woody Greenberg and Peter, right here, and we had one member that was on with both groups. The project is financed by a grant from the Charlottesville Area Community Foundation in March '07 and a grant from the Smith Foundation in May 2010. In 2008, we were very fortunate to get two summer interns from UVA, Courtney Prophet and Abigail Hames. In 2009, we were able to get two summer interns, Olivia Hudson from UVA and Gabrielle Ellis from Radford University. The objective, to produce and provide access to all histories collected from citizens 80 years old and older. Histories from citizens who experienced integration of the Nelson County Public Schools and the effect Hurricane Camille left on the county. The Oral History Center serves as a repository of the African American experience in Nelson County. We have many recordings in the citizens' own words, for no one can understand and no one can tell your story as well as you can. That is what we have offered to the citizens of Nelson. We have the stories of seniors who have reached, quite a few seniors who have reached at least 100 years old. Some of them you might remember. Mildred Banks, Clara Hicks Thompson. She was a teacher in the school system for many years. Ernest Haywood Woodson, Clara Thompson, Clara Hicks Thompson, Woodson, Mrs. Mayo, Mildred Foster, Myra Wood, Joe Mitchell, Carrie Wade, and many others. We have the story in her own words from Mrs. Mildred Foster. She worked as a custodian at the Nelson County High School for years and years, and her children could never attend that school. We have the words from Massey Napier, who helped to build the Nelson County High School and the Nelson Memorial High School. However, his children had to attend designated schools. We have the stories from the teachers, the Sheltons, the Truesdells, the Thompsons. They are part of history. Our history is documentation. The oral history is documentation of history and culture. Oral history is people telling their own stories in their own words. I conclude with the words of Alex Johnson. When our elders die, it's as if a library has burned to the ground. a lot of libraries have burned to the ground in Nelson because a lot of our elders died without their stories being recorded. Thank you.